Hi all, Kitamari here, playing Voidsayer. This game is available on Steam for $14.99, published by Indie.io. I'll have more details in the description for you to check out. So I'll quickly look at the options just because I want to remind myself fast battle animation is a thing. We can tap that. Neutral colors as well. And let me just head to new game. Hopefully the controls are explained there too, because
We did not heed the prophets who conveyed the omens from above. We did not notice the portentous signs around us. And we were unprepared when the calamity struck.
The Book of Sins, Volume 3, Verse 2. Commander Riker. So another recruit. This is the harsh reality of wartime. I can tolerate the slop they now call food and even life within walls like a rat in a cage, but I'll never accept that any random lout is fit to be a recruit. Nothing to be done. Each new sunrise costs many lives. You've been given the honor to take the fallen's place, go beyond the walls, and fight for humanity's future. I'll give the standard briefing. Whether you listen is up to you, but without this knowledge, you won't last long. Your generation was born within these shelter walls, but you've surely heard stories of the outside world. Let me tell you, none of them capture even a shadow of its true horror. Beyond the walls lies the domain of the abyss, swarming with its repulsive spawn. Entities, that's what our ancestors named them. No weapon can stand against these monsters, but there is a way to turn them against their creator. I'm telling you this to learn your first and most vital lesson. A soldier's role isn't to fight directly, but to lead your own squad of entities into battle. This is what you must master. To start, let's decide who your first ward will be. Surely something's left in storage to choose from? Oh, you know who I'm picking. So they're all adorbs. We have a cute Crimson Dragon. We have a Cabbage. And we have Cthulhu. Let's choose Cthulhu. Ancient Water. Confirm pick. Baby Cthulhu. The choice is made. Now we move to combat basics. Without these skills, your first expedition beyond the walls will end before it begins. The training ground is already prepared for battle. Let's not waste time. Battle tutorial. Main information about the entity. Name, level, type, and energy. I like this jig. Oh, this is a cool jig. Energy is a key parameter. It decreases when damage is taken. And if it runs out, the entity will be defeated and unable to continue fighting. Got it. Next. Equipment and active effects affecting the entity. Hover over an item to see detailed information. Got it. Next. The entity's current stats and what affects them. Got it. Next. Battle tutorial. To attack, select one of the available attacks. After that, the entities will exchange blows. The one with the higher speed attacks first. Aspect. Some attacks are strengthened when certain conditions are met. Hover over the aspect for details. It also has a usage limit. We can see it right here. Restores after resting. And then, of course, the aspect will have to be mindful of that attack to finish the tutorial. So, we can spit 6 times, or we can tackle. Spitting water will do 23 damage, but it looks like it also has some kind of dice roll attached to it. And tackling does 1 point of extra damage, but it doesn't have any of the bonuses, so I'm gonna spit. Oh, that was instantaneous. It's dynamic, cinematic camera angles right there. Let's spit again. Boop. Why are they so adorable? Why is my Cthulhu so cutie? Look at baby Cthulhu. The early years. That sound. It's such a little sound. It sounds like someone throwing a toothpick. Yeah. Spitting is like someone throwing a toothpick. Isn't it cute, everybody? So I'm an ancient. I'm at 96 out of 144 HP. Level 5. And we're gonna make short work of this grub. Oh, that little blink. There you go, tackle. And we have defeated. So this is like a cute Pokemon meets Darkest Dungeon hybrid of sorts. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. Commander Riker says, not bad for a first try. Let's say you've got the basics down. Every victory brings combat experience, the key to success beyond the walls. As it accumulates, entities develop new traits and abilities. You must track your squad's progress, review your companion's stats. It's crucial to understand their current capabilities. Examine the characteristics of the entity. Well, it's little, has long arms, and baby Cthulhu. That's what I think anyway. So, spitting, we're gonna have to do something about that. We're gonna have to recharge it. Ice arrow, surge. All right, I'm looking. I am observing. There we go. Soon, you'll make your first sortie beyond the walls, where you'll have only yourself against the curse. You'll need to treat wounds alone using available supplies. This time, supplies will be issued from city reserves, but hereafter, you'll need to restock at the local shop. Skimping on supplies may cost your life, but taking too much is unwise. Under the Abyss's influence, provisions spoil quickly. Unused leftovers must be discarded. That covers the basics. Now let's see what you're made of. Head to the crossroads, your starting point for surroundings. Walking the walls is relatively safe, but will prepare you for real threats. Inventory. To access the inventory, press the... I couldn't even tell you what that is key. It looks like a chess piece. It looks like an unofficial chess piece. Is that an I? Is it an L? Is it a candlestick? I have no idea. The inventory allows you to change... Oh, it's an I. It must be an I inventory. Got it. Change the patron ring, select equipment, and use potions. Remember, excess consumables will have to be discarded at the end of the expedition. Set out on the journey. People are whispering. Archive stores information about entities. The building is useless and needs repairs. See, this really is a lot like Darkest Dungeon. It's like Pokemon meets Darkest Dungeon. The cuteness of Pokemon has infused this world with color, but there's only so much color because it's Darkest Dungeon-esque. So, Abbey, Herbalist, Blacksmith, Market Stall. These look like dangerous houses to live in, especially this one. Don't worry, you're not going to go over there. You're going to be fine. Let's set out on a journey. Am I ready to hit the road? I feel like what I need to do is I need to do a thing, other thing, and I don't know what it is. I guess we're hitting the road. Let's set out. I don't know. I feel like there must be something else I have to do in that town, but oh, look at this map. This music is also really good. This music is exemplary. Use the waymarker to leave Northwich. Oh, like a sandwich after hearing that. Northwick. Sorry, it's Northwick. Go here, surroundings, step. Let's start. I hope we have enough skills. I hope my baby Cthulhu has enough skills. Surroundings. And that I can find friends for him too. Overcome the path without falling under the onslaught of the abyss. The route is filled with random events, with many possible outcomes. Successfully overcoming them is the main aspect of survival. Usually events are not known in advance, but they can be foreseen through scouting. Scouting? I could swear that says scouting. Past event outcomes or bonuses. Gotcha. Abandoned backpack. Symptoms. I'll go to the abandoned backpack. Among battle remnants stood out a forgotten backpack. Beyond typical junk, it contained a mercenary's diary from a nearby village. Its pages held training notes, travels, and philosophical musings, a window into the author's mind. The find proved both fascinating and useful. Train notes will aid route planning. Outcome of events, yep. So, I guess we just move onward? Is it mine now? Is it my backpack? Abyss distortion, curse, strength, indicator, move onward. I assume that it's my backpack. My backpack now. Where'd it go? We have a life elixir, that's good. I guess we just looked at the backpack. I hope I didn't have to push anything to grab it or something. I like going to the question marks. The respite brought long-awaited relief to weary bodies, but emptying your mind invited the abyss's whispers. This path offers no true rest. So we have +3 red abyss distortions, +3% adjustment of the energy reserve for the entire team. Sounds good. Okay, so that was a short break. So we could go up or down. Where shall I go? Up or down? Up or down? Let's go this way. The Witch's Stall may not have been the best name for a chain of alchemy shops, but they were once immensely popular. This shop has long been abandoned, and likely stripped of anything valuable. Yet with patience and thorough searching of every corner, you might still find something worthwhile. Let's search. Nothing feels as oppressive as rummaging through the ruins of a former life. It's hard to comprehend how quickly everything changed when the curse came. Alternate outcome, good luck. At least the time wasn't wasted. Experience potion. Should I use that now? See, because there are entities here. They are going to try to hurt my baby Cthulhu. Nobody hurts my baby Cthulhu. I'm going to use this. There you go. Congratulations, you used it, I assume. And... okay. So, take this path. Gonna take this southern path. So, he is fighting a yellow grub now. Yay. That blinking is just... it's cute. I don't know, it's cute. So am I going to be able to add grub friends to my party too? I can't imagine that they're going to want to join me when I'm spitting. I'm going to have my little pet spitting at them. Look at these clouds in the back. They're very interestingly drawn. Have a pop-up book-like appeal to them. Continue. I probably should have used one... my regular attacks. The entity has taken damage. Press I to open the inventory and use a potion. Gonna put that. There you go. There you go. And ooh, Dull Ring reduces damage from entities with the wild effect by 7% for each empty equipment slot. Oh, so this is automatically applied. I guess it's like a passive. So I'm gonna go this way. Wait. Let me look. How do I... oh, right. I use WASD to move a bit. I can go to a question mark. Anything could be hiding there. Or I could go to an empty, unremarkable area, likely safe to pass without incidents. I'm going to go calm. I think he'd like that. Yeah, he liked that. He Spoils of War. Monocle. Primitive yet effective. Or anything could be hiding here. This will be a short break area. There'll be question marks. Withering Fields. I think I'll go to the box. Military mark crates aren't rare finds. Retreating forces often abandon them. They typically contain valuables meant for evacuation through accursed lands. It won't open without a crowbar, but you could try breaking it. Break open. In unified frenzy, everyone attack the formidable opponent. Though not without scrapes, the crate's contents are now yours. Alternate outcome, luck. Among the finds was a sextant, an excellent navigation device. Scouting. We have minus 7% health though, because of box dangers. So, sounds good. Let's go. Oh, short break. We can take a short break. The respite brought long-awaited relief to weary bodies, but emptying your mind invited the abyss's whispers. This path offers no true rest. Let's move onward. I'm reminded of Deathless while playing this. Deathless is a great game as well. If you like this, you'll probably like Deathless, vice versa. Withering Field. Fertile lands hastily abandoned by peasants. Let's go there. Fertile fields, this is pretty, are slowly withering without human care. Yet life still clings to this land. Among the dried patches of earth, fragile green sprouts emerge. In an old barn stands an automatic pump, buried under roof debris. If repaired, it might yield a new harvest this year. Let's repair the pump. The repairs proved much harder than expected. Rubble, rusty metal, the foul stench of oil, but the pump is now working. Minus 12% health, because, I mean, it was hard. He used his little arms, and he was, like, pumping. He was repairing the pump, I guess. Let's go. Evacuation. The expedition nears its end. The area has been cleansed, and the local trails are now relatively safe for mounted travel. A cavalry reconnaissance unit soon met you, arriving to survey the liberated lands. The silent commander nodded toward one of the horses, making it clear the steed was now yours. Time to return home. This is the most peaceful resolution to the end of a... I can't even say I've ever seen this before. It's not something that's too common in roguelike deck builders. Makes it feel very cozy, actually. Makes it feel unconventional, definitely. Return to Northwich? That was like, wow. It was amazing. I like that. Now I have a horse. Didn't have to fight anyone for it. Times are good. Commander Riker, back already? And not empty-handed. I see you've managed to find some construction materials. Perfect timing. The shelter is going through hard times and desperately needs repairs. Check out the local buildings. Each has its own uses. You're free to decide what to restore first, but right now I have a task concerning the archive, our repository of data on all known entities. A recent storm caused severe damage, destroying most records. We need to rebuild it and resume data collection. Upgrades. You can upgrade buildings using materials. Hover your cursor to see the upgrade cost and the bonuses it will provide. Base building, yay. If you have enough materials, hold right mouse button while highlighting the desired building. Okay. Uh-oh. I didn't see that other tutorial, and it was kind of covering it up, so unfortunate right there, but it's okay. Now, anything costs 2 wood, because I have a measly 2 wood, and I have 29 right there. Okay, the archive is the only thing. I have to hold it down. Hold right mouse button. Excellent, the archive is operational again. Use it if you have questions about any entity. How about your squad? Surroundings is relatively safe, but distant regions are different. You won't get far with just one companion. You need to expand the squad. The sealing scroll, an incredible invention and humanity's last hope. It can seal and subjugate an entity, stripping the curse's control over it. It's time to demonstrate how it works. This is a cute kitty. We're gonna fight a cute kitty. Look at that. It's called Soft Paw. It's called Soft Paw. Why are we fighting you? I can't even fight you. What am I doing? Select a scroll. Scroll of ethereal bonds. Success chance is 60%. Okay, I'm gonna cut that part. This is so cool. We're gonna bring Soft Paw into our party. Let's go ahead and get the scroll. Ethereal bonds. Success chance 60%. I'm scared. Precision strike. Sealing. So this is like our version of Pokeballs. You used a scroll and skip turn, but now you have a chance to capture the wild entity. All that remains is to finish the battle and hope for good fortune. So I guess I'm still fighting. It's just that when the battle is done, they have a 60% chance of joining us. That's what I'm hoping it is, and that there's not any other command I need to choose. Really need to get more skills for baby Cthulhu. Good, good. Madness. Oh. Sealing ritual succeeded. Soft Paw is going to join us and be in our party. This concludes your briefing, but there's much left to learn. I'm assigning you to assist veteran fighters, a perfect opportunity to gain experience. You've heard of Levi, the Reconnaissance Corps commander. He failed to return from his last sortie. Missing soldiers are commonplace, but Levi was a master of his craft. He couldn't have fallen on such a routine mission. We must discover what happened to him. Likely some new, unknown threat has emerged in the area. His last operation was deep in the Great Forest. Several search teams have already been dispatched there. Your orders are to scout its outskirts. Move out immediately. Time is against us. First, into battle. The squad is growing. You can now change the battle order. The first in the list will start the fight. So, still looks like I should continue having Ancient in the front because of HP here. But I wonder about attack power, right? Like, What does that look like? Risk is a great way to save money, but is it worth it? Some provisions for the road would be useful. Market stall. Hey, we can still utilize it even though all that. So I have 29 life elixir. Provision restores 10% of the maximum energy of the entire squad. Reduces abyss distortion by 2. Can only be used during the hunger event. I'll get one of those. And I'll get a life elixir too. There we go. Nice that I can still use this, even though it shows that it can be upgraded. It's still something that can be utilized. I'll go ahead and tap on all of these just to make sure that... Oh, wow. Look at all these friends. We'll eventually be able to get 82. 82! That's a nice amount for an indie game. Especially at this price point and with this level of quality, I would say. And the uniqueness is also very, very noteworthy. The fact that, I mean, this game looks the way it does, and it's a creature collector. A lot of the creature collectors, you know, they lean towards cuteness, but this feels more mature. This feels very elegant and more mature, but it has a lot of the same appeal. I think this is a really, really special title for that. I'm having some of the best first impressions right now. In fact, I want to go do another run, but I think I'm going to make that in part 2, and I might make it immediately part 2. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thanks for everything. Check out the link in the description. Check out this game. Add it to your wish list if you are interested in it. And I'll see you later. Bye.